Did you know that many ancient civilizations, especially the likes of the Indian, Mayan, and Egyptian, have always been curious about what the future holds? They've left behind countless methods and teachings on this very subject. Among all these, one figure stands out distinctly: Nostradamus. His predictions and writings are so popular that they are still widely read and recognized even today. Hailing from France, Michel de Nostradam, better known as Nostradamus, was born in 1503. While many remember him as an astrologer, he initially started his career as a physician, traveling from place to place, helping people during the deadly bubonic plague. However, it wasn't just his medical practices that caught people's attention. His larger-than-life reputation mainly stems from a book he wrote titled Les Prophéties. This book is a collection of verses that many believe predict the future. One of the most talked-about predictions is about a great fire that would consume London. Many people believe that this was a prediction of the Great Fire of London that happened in 1666. He also spoke of a powerful leader who would rise from the east and be unstoppable. Over the years, many have connected this to the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, the French military leader. In another quatrain, he mentioned, "The young lion will overcome the older one." This has been linked to the death of King Henry II of France in a jousting match, where the younger opponent's spear fatally wounded the king. Nostradamus's writings also hinted at major conflicts. A prediction about a twofold war has often been associated with the two world wars that shook the globe in the 20th century. Interestingly, he also made references to catastrophic natural events. A reference to shaking earth and waters rising has led many to connect it with various significant earthquakes and tsunamis in history. He talked of ships by the sea, the port not safe, which some interpret as predictions about naval battles or perhaps tragedies like the sinking of the Titanic. The intriguing thing about Nostradamus's predictions is their vagueness. This ambiguity means that they can often be bent and interpreted in multiple ways, leading to heated debates. For instance, references to a great metal bird have been connected by many to the tragic events of 9/11, where planes crashed into the World Trade Center. He also mentioned a great trembling in the land of the rising sun. Given Japan's moniker and its history with earthquakes, this prediction became eerily relevant after the 2011 earthquake and subsequent tsunami. Some also say he foresaw the advent of the internet and global communication when he spoke of knowledge and communication being accessible to everyone. Not all his predictions were gloomy, though. He spoke of an age where the world would be connected and knowledge would be widespread, hinting at a more enlightened and connected global society. Nostradamus often spoke in cryptic language, making his quatrains both fascinating and open to interpretation. One prediction mentioned, "Beasts ferocious with hunger will swim across rivers." This has led many to believe he was predicting the World War II invasion when German troops crossed the Meuse River to attack France. In another of his verses, he talked about, "The lost thing is discovered, hidden for many centuries." This verse caught the world's attention when in 1994, the lost city of Helik in Greece, which had been submerged and forgotten for over a millennium, was discovered. Then there's the prediction which says, "The sky will burn at 45 degrees." Some enthusiasts argue that this quatrain might be hinting at the dropping of the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, considering the approximate latitude of Hiroshima is near 45 degrees. He also made a puzzling reference to two great masters becoming friends and then dying. Over the years, some people have associated this with the US and Soviet Union's leaders during the Cold War, specifically hinting at the end of the Cold War and the subsequent dissolution of the Soviet Union. One more prediction that has been frequently discussed is, "The big war will start in France." This has led many to associate it with World War I, which indeed saw significant battles and events unfolding on French soil, marking it as a major starting point for the conflict. It's fascinating to note that while some of Nostradamus's predictions seem to align eerily with historical events, the open-ended nature of his verses allows for multiple interpretations. It keeps people across generations hooked, always searching for connections between his words and world events. However, with all the admiration and belief in his prophecies, there are many skeptics. They argue that Nostradamus's writings are so generic that they can be applied to countless events. This debate around the accuracy and relevance of his prophecies keeps Nostradamus' name alive, with each generation looking at his words, trying to find links to current events. Despite the controversies, it's undeniable that Nostradamus has left an indelible mark on popular culture. Films, books, and TV shows continue to draw inspiration from his mysterious quatrains. In the end, whether you believe in the accuracy of his prophecies or dismiss them as mere coincidences, Nostradamus' legacy as a seer of the future remains unparalleled. The sheer number of discussions, debates, and references to his work in today's age is a testament to his lasting impact. And as the world moves forward, with each unexpected turn of events, many will undoubtedly turn back to the pages of Les Prophéties, seeking answers or merely marveling at the mystique of Nostradamus' words. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more interesting content.